So, in your history of being around people with disabilities, or what you know about disability, how has the world treated you, or how have you opened up in the way of knowing disability as such? What is your history with it?
Well, I think that I didn't know a lot about mental health disabilities until I was diagnosed bipolar at the age of 29.
Can I ask you to come a little closer to the
Sure.
camera, because, sorry.
At the age of 29, diagnosed as bipolar. I've had 5 major hospitalizations since then. I'm not sure that I was necessarily discriminated against in the workplace. My psychiatrist calls me high-functioning bipolar.
And that's often a term that is used to blanket just about any disability that is considered functioning. But there is also low points of disability when you end up having issues that affect your life in such negative aspects, such as getting hospitalized due to mental illness and or not getting the right resources. So comorbids also develop as a result.
Yep. And I mean, I've been on every kind of psychiatric or psychotropic medication over the years you can think of, because there's no cure. They can only try and control it. I had ECT treatments, which was terrible. That's where they hook up the electrodes to your head and knock you out with electricity. I was sold that on the basis that it may be a cure, or at least it would stop me from having to take medication. It did. It wiped out a lot of my short-term memories. So yeah, I mean, to have a disease that they don't have a cure for, that they can only try and control, it's very frustrating. And as you mentioned, a lot of times I function okay, but I've had 5 major crashes and 5 long stints in psychiatric facilities. But fortunately for me, I guess I have been a high-functioning bipolar because I've, always had good employment. I was in.
Gotta love these loud cars.
I was in the financial services industry for 31 years and did quite well. And now I'm
an owner of a business.
a minority.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people these days, they face a lot of bigotry because of our government, because I don't know if you know anything about PDD, but it's a government-funded program that actually is supposed to help people with disabilities. But if you're above 70 IQ, it really puts a damper on what a person with a disability can or cannot do. If they are considered rude because of a disability that causes them to have deficits in the areas of communication and or socialization, how does a person keep a job if they can't even socialize or communicate properly? How would that, I know how it affects my life, because I do have PDD, but the resources are all wrong. And they don't fit the gambit, because everything seems to like running off of a funnel system or a box system, where your disability might fit some of the pretty little boxes and not so much others. So it's like treating the cold with the symptoms only and not the person. And that's wrong.
I think part of the problem too is, quite frankly, not enough money is spent on research for mental health issues. The lion's share goes to the, we want to call them sexy diseases, but cancer, and money should be spent on that, but mental health issues kind of get lost by the wayside.
Do you ever find that kids with mental health issues get more treatment than, say, adults considering similar issues? Because that's what I'm finding in my gambit. A lot of the resources, a lot of the studies go towards males or children versus, say, adults that are in our corner that are, say, 35 and up.
Yeah, well, one of the, I guess from my perspective, because bipolar disorder is what I know, what I've lived, generally speaking, you're not diagnosed until you're in your 20s or 30s.
Which really sucks when it should be a lot younger. Autism, you're male, you get diagnosed between 2 and 7 years old. Women, 39. I was 39 when I got diagnosed with ADHD and autism.
Yeah,
that's crazy, isn't it?
But I really do think it's a function of what they spend on medical research and treatment.
Yeah.
More money has to be allocated towards mental health issues.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I totally agree that more research has to be done in the more adult sectors when it comes to disability, because it's not being done. It was being done in my younger years, like early 20s, and then our government decided to go and pick on people with disabilities. Now look what's happening. How many of us are on the street because we can't function properly? How many of us are getting not diagnosed, but we had to steal a piece of bread just to feed ourselves because we couldn't get that job, or because we didn't know any better? We fell into the wrong crowd or the wrong people, the wrong society, and then people expect us, just because it's invisible, to be like everyone else.
Yeah, and I do think that they treat the symptom, but they don't look for the cure.
Why would you want to look for a cure if you can find the cause, but treat the cause and the person as a whole? I don't want a cure. I have autism. That's what makes me unique, and that is what makes me different. I don't want to change. And I am so against cures, unless if you actually have cancer or something like that. Don't change me. Accept me for the way I am, but I'll also allow for the same accommodation you would give someone with seen or more visible issues. Would that be more accurate rather than changing things or curing things?
I think it depends on the mental health issue itself. Certainly, if it was to affect your creativity or something like that, if a cure was to do that, then that's not a good thing. No. But it just seems to me that psychiatry, they want to treat you with drugs.
Yeah.
And they want to normalize you as much as they can, but they're not really interested in getting to the root causes. And perhaps there is a way that they could cure your disease, but not destroy any of your unique characteristics, like your creativity and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I just think that all mental health issues in today's society are treated as second-class citizens.
They are. Yes, they are. And with that said, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, trying to open up the gambit and trying to make Edmonton realize that they're kind of blind in considering what disability and or other issues are in comparison to how society and what have you dictate what and who, or, and it's high time that we come out of the woodwork and say, hey, look, no, you're wrong, and this is what it is. You don't like it, too bad. I help make this world go around. Give me a chance.
And I definitely agree that there's a lot of talent that's being wasted because you don't
fit the stereotypical norm.
Into the normal boxes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I really thank you for helping me with this. You will be on YouTube and as well as Facebook tonight. And thank you.